What's up everybody? Today I want to show you one of my typical gym workouts here at Gymmo in Frövi. And here we have my pride and joy arm wrestling table. So, start up with a little bit of warm-up. Here I'm doing some side pressure movement to activate the inner elbow and a little bit chest and shoulder. And I do increase the speed in this video, if you're wondering. Here I'm actually not sure what I'm doing, but it does feel good in my elbow. And I also have my core tightened while I'm doing this. Like I said, I don't know if it does any good, but it feels good, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And here I'm doing an easy beginning with the rolling thunder handle. I do like to do a lot of these to activate the wrist and the back, and as you can see I focusing most on drag movements, not just the wrist curling. And here I use the belts. I don't have the martial art belt. This one is for when you injured your arm, and it feels very good while I'm doing this. And also, like here, I like to do many reps just to keep the blood going. And also here is focusing on back pressure, the pull movements. And of course we need to do the same thing with our left. Looking good there, buddy. And you may ask, how many reps do I do? And I don't count, I just do it until I feel like I'm done. And here I got a little bit cocky. I maxed out the weight on Rolling Thunder and did as many as I could. You can see when I dropped the weight here. Almost. There we go. The whole ground shakes and my phone was about to collapse, but it managed. And here I'm doing some inside hook side pressure movement. I'm not really sure what to call this exercise, but this one is very good, and especially focusing on that subinated movement while doing the side pressure. This helped me a lot with my golfer's elbow that I had before. Still do a little bit, but this does feel very good while doing it. And some of you ask, what is my schedule when I'm training? Do I have a program? And I don't. I used to, and I got trained by Yanis Amolins, but unfortunately I didn't have the economy to continue. But now I'm just doing what I feel like. And here I'm doing some static back pressure movement. You can see there I rolled up the belt to have a thicker handle, and I'm focusing here on holding the angle tight while going backwards. And I go pretty heavy but not maxed out. And I experimented a little bit with the angle, so you can see here that I have focus on not dropping the angle at all. Just holding it tight and just focusing on dragging backwards, hold it for a little bit and then release it. And here I use the multi-spinner. This one I got from a Swedish company, from MMSSEE. I'm not sponsored by him in any way. I had a little bit of discount when he first started, but it's not a cooperation yet, unfortunately. Maybe someday in the future. But this one is very good. And here I'm focusing on dragging with for the hand control. And after a couple of sets of these, I felt cocky and wanted to try how much I could pull with my left. And this one right here is not my absolute max, but it's quite heavy. Yeah, that's quite heavy. And here I use the Ultra Grip that you have all maybe seen from Wristzilla. Also not any cooperations whatsoever, but I do love this handle. And here I'm focusing on the full range of motion at the table. And of course, we need to do the left as well. And you can see I dragged a little bit in the beginning, and that's just because I wanted to activate my back muscle before I go the full range of motion. And do as many as I can, or if I lost count. And this is a new exercise for me. I've never actually done these before. The pull-ups, quite weak in this position at the moment, but I am surprised that I managed to do as lot of these that I could. Yeah, good there, buddy.
So that's it for today. I very often get the question, what are the best exercises for arm wrestling in the gym? And of course I can tell you to do these exercises that you just witnessed. But if you don't know how to apply the pressure, or where you want the pressure to be applied on the table, I never recommend the total beginners to do something in the gym. It's only in the table in the beginning. I do believe that the best way to get strong in arm wrestling is at the table, pulling with your teammates. Because I do these exercises only because I can't arm wrestle every day. Most of this is rehab work. So what happens now is I'm going to go home, I'm going to have a shower and a meal, and focus on recovering, so I can manage to do this again later on. If you like this kind of video, then like and comment something, and I'll see you next time.